but it is so much their favoured formation. Him at the back, Koo at the front.
That's great. Fantastic play at the net.
17-12.
17-12.
They've won 10 of the last 11 rallies. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Service over. 13-17.
Well, I must say, all the pressure was on Jung Jae-sung with that one. He came up with the goodies ultimately off an error, but he did have pressure on that forehand side. 14-17 in the first. Way out of court from Tam Boon Hyung.
15-17. Service fault called.
Service fault called. Racket not pointing in a downward direction.
18-15.
Kelvin Martin just pointing out to him, you lifted up your racket head too high. 18-15.
Oh, great net shot. Set up the rally.
Again, it's that huge angle. It's not just the power. Brilliant. 19-15. Oh, he left it. Oh my goodness, it was a great dive.
16.
Young Dae was so tempted to play that. Look at this. Oh no, he was dummying it. He was actually playing with us. That's a bit, well, certainly a bit of showboating there. Looked as if he was going to take it onto his racket head to serve. But he's showboating or not, he missed out on that one. Wants to practice again, it'll do him no good. It's 20 points to 16 here. This men's doubles semi-final at the World Champs. It's inside, it's a fantastic, fabulous shot at the net, and I tell you what, Koo Kiat did a great job there, and the Malaysians, having sucked up a little bit of air in the first part of that game, came through and did a brilliant job, Joe.
Yes, they certainly did. I mean, being 7-11 down at the mid-game interval, coming back and winning it 21-16, but it was that little phase of play where they won 10 of 11 points to take them to 17-12 up. That really was the decisive move. But the more that the Malaysians attack and the more that they're able to play in their favoured formation, with Tan thundering down the smashes from the back of the court and Koo finishing it off from the net, the more likely they are to win this encounter.
Interesting that they've had to split their forces, of course, in terms of the bench. Rexy is behind these two players, Koo Kiat and Tam Boon Hyung, probably thinking they have the best chance. But on the other side,
Double. Play.
they have got Osman Razak also looking after the interests of a very, very impressive Zachary and Fairozi's one. So here we go, second game. First error
Service over.
for Malaysia. 1 love
1 love.
to Korea.
The lift is long of that back line, and
Service over. 1.
the Koreans really will have to be very, very cautious. They've somehow got to turn the tactics around in this match, because they've been forced to do so much defending, but if they're defending from this end of the court, they're likely to lift long and out of the far end because of the drift. It's a great rally.
It's a superb rally, Joe. Men's doubles at its absolute best. It's a pity it was lost on an error, but that was absolutely first-class play. All 4 players playing it, well, their focus, extraordinary. Lee Young-dae takes the shuttle, and it's a change of shuttle, but wow, that was stunning.
Oh, he's missed it.
Yeah.
Too big a swing of the racket. When you're at the net, you only need a short, sharp movement of the racket head to bring the shuttle down so steeply. There, a big swing, and unless the timing is perfect, that's what happens. You hit long of the back line.
Service over.
Young-dae to net, it's 2-3. Okay, they just varied the angle and the approach of that enough. They know very well that the Malaysians can defend like tigers. Like Malaysian tigers, harimau. In fact, the team is basically named after the tiger. Used to wear tracksuits with tiger stripes on it.
5-2.
How deep the Malaysians' defensive stance are. They're almost back at the doubles service line. One of the things when you're defending in doubles, you've got to have the courage to stand your ground. Go too deep in court and then you've got no chance really.
Service over.
Daesung was really disappointed with that one. They're making good progress and then suddenly he fluffs his lines there. Great lead. Both of them tempted to take it, but that drew a great round of applause from... Oh, it was close. Good round of applause from Rexy.
Yeah, it was a good lead, though it was just a fraction long of that back line.
Good pressure there, but again, lots of action, both sides, forcing Young-dae back to the back of the court, into the corner. That's very interesting strategy from the Malaysians.
I think Koo has got to be careful that he doesn't get carried away and a little too overconfident and a little too overambitious. Sometimes he starts trying shots that really, if he just put the shuttle away. Oh, it's brilliant. So once again, he was trying to do something very special. He was trying to whip the shuttle across court, and it was intercepted and severely dealt with.
Well, you don't give this young man any chances to do that, because if anybody can do it, he's the boy. Sensational player, Lee Young-dae. Young-dae sets it up. Jae-sung finishes it off.
Service over. 5-8.
He's definitely the one that's making the errors though, isn't he? Lee Yong-dae on the Korean side. Kang Kyung-jin, World Championship medalist in the mixed doubles, now coaching the Korean doubles players.
Must be so funny, Joe. You saw them very young, and then you see them with greying hair.
Service over.
I think we could be here for a third.
9-5.
Oh, that's a tremendous smash from Koo.
6-10.
Aiming down towards the right-hand side, and Lee Yong-dae trying to defend with the backhand action. Has pushed that wide.
That was not good. We go to the break. It's 11 points to 6 in favour of Korea, and suddenly the Koreans are certainly in very, very much better shape and form right now, but I think it's on errors, and maybe they're trying too hard at the other side, or maybe they're taking it too easy. Which is it?
Well, in my opinion, I think that there was a rally where I specifically thought Koo Kiat was a little ambitious. I thought he was, dare I say it, a little cocky. He was trying to do something a little bit too clever, and from that moment I thought they've lost the focus, they've lost the intensity, and as far as the Malaysians are concerned, they've got to go back to simple but positive.
Good advice in the Malaysian corner by Gillian Clark.
Play.
And at 11-6, the Koreans are in good shape for the second game. Touch to 12-6.
Service over.
Yeah. Old, well, not so old, but young man Lee Yong-dae. Really is struggling at the moment, isn't he?
Inconsistent, I think, at the moment, his form. So young in his career to be Olympic champion. And again, it is one of the major issues in professional sport. Where do you go from there when you have success so early? He's still a huge talent, and still will have a lot of championship tournament wins to his name, there's no doubt at all, but with his doubles partner, who has shown some areas of weakness. They lost this morning, rather early this afternoon, against Laban and Riptayu, so they're out of the mixed doubles.
Service over. 13-9.
That's very, very clever.
Yep.
Fast drop down the centre of the court from Tan, looking as if he's going to play another one of his huge smashes. Great deception.
Service over.
It's 4